Hi friends, today we will discuss about e-way bill under GST. What are the e-way bill and what are the provisions regulating e-way bills in goods and services tax. Let us start. An e-way bill is a receipt or a document issued by a carrier giving details and instructions relating to the shipment of a consignment of goods. E-way bill stands for electronic way bill, which is basically a compliance mechanism. Under this mechanism, by way of digital interface, the person causing the movement of goods uploads the relevant information. E-way bill is compulsory on interstate supply with effect from April 1st, 2018. However, on intra-state supply, states can opt to follow it anytime before June 1st, 2018. From June 1st, 2018, e-way bill rules will uniformly apply to all the states under Indian Territory under GST. An e-way bill contains two parts, Part A and Part B. Part A is in the form of GST EWB01, which is to be furnished by the person who is causing movement of goods of consignment value exceeding rupees 50,000. And Part B of an e-way bill contains the transport details. This is to be furnished by the person who is transporting the goods. Where the goods are transported by a registered person, the said person shall have to generate the e-way bill by furnishing information in Part B. The following points should be kept in mind in regard of e-way bill. Number one is every registered person who causes movement of goods of consignment value exceeding rupees 50,000 shall electronically upload information relating to these goods as specified in Part A of Form GST EWB 01. GST EWB 01 on the common portal of GST. A unique number will be generated on the said portal. This uploading is required whether movement of goods is in relation to a supply or for reasons other than supply or due to inward supply from an unregistered person. Point number second, for computation of the aforesaid limit of rupees 50,000, the consignment value shall be the value determined in accordance with the provisions of section 15 declared in an invoice or bill of supply or delivery challan issued in respect of the said consignment. It includes CGST, SGST, IGST, UTGST or GST cess charged, if any, in the document. However, it excludes the value of exempted supply of goods where the invoice is issued in respect of both exempt and taxable supply of goods. Number third point is the above information can be uploaded by the transporter if an authorization is received from the registered person. Point number 4, where the goods to be transported are supplied through an e-commerce operator or a courier agency, the above information can be uploaded by such e-commerce operator or courier agency if an authorization received from the consignor. Point number 5 is where goods are sent by a principal located in one state or union territory to a job worker located in another state or union territory, the e-way bill shall be generated either by the principal or by the job worker if registered, irrespective of the value of the consignment.